Early voting begins 1 week from today. One race that Grimes County voters will see on their ballot is for the county sheriff. Sheriff Don Sal currently holds that position. He is running for re-election. There are two other candidates also vying for the position, Mr. Michael Donnelly and Mr. Travis Rawls. We will talk with all three at some point this week, but tonight we're going to start with Mr. Rawls, who is joining us in studio. Good to see you, sir.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, let me first start off by asking you to share with our viewers who you are, what your experience is.
So I'm Travis Rawls. I'm running for Grimes County Sheriff March 5th, 2024. I have over 32 years of law enforcement experience. I've worked at large agencies, small agencies, Harris County and Waller County. I've worked in the jail, worked booking and releasing, street patrol, mounted patrol, crime scene investigations,
everything,
livestock, and animal control.
Goodness.
I currently hold a Master Peace Officer license. I was also a recipient of a 100 Club Life-Saving Award. I look forward to utilizing all my training and experience and providing Grimes County Sheriff's Office with the most current and up-to-date training and equipment and things to just help our community feel safer.
Well, let me start off by asking you, Sheriff Don Sal is running it for another year. He's been there a long time. What is it about his job in that office that you'd like to see done differently, maybe, and why you're running against him?
So I would like to see a more proactive approach to law enforcement in general. And quite frankly, over the last 25 years, we have 1 to 3 deputies covering Grimes County, which is 800 square miles. And that's not safe for our deputies or our citizens. We've also had a 5% growth in our population, and crime, we've had a significant increase in crime.
Well, I'm sure Sheriff Sal would like to have as many deputies as possible, but you know that there are constraints with budget. So how do you approach that issue when you go before county commissioners and say, I need X amount of money? How would you do that as sheriff?
So as sheriff, you got to build the good working relationships with the commissioners, and you got to be prepared to make appropriate allocations of taxpayer dollars. There's also additional funding and stuff that you can utilize, like grants and drug seizure funding. Utilize that stuff for training and equipment and save the taxpayer dollars for additional bodies on the streets.
You mentioned having some experience in larger law enforcement agencies. Grimes County is a growing county, and with that, in any area, when you have growth, you have an increase in crime. How do you tackle that as the leader of the county law enforcement?
By encouraging the deputies that are out on the streets to take a more proactive approach. Go hunting, as we like to say. Go look for drug dealers, look for traffic violations. Start building the contacts and building the investigations, which may lead to drug seizures, drug arrest.
For the Grimes County voters who are watching the newscast tonight, what's your final pitch to them? You're up against an incumbent sheriff who's been there for a while. You've got another gentleman that we'll talk to later this week. Why are you the right person for the job?
Well, I feel like I'm the right person for the job based on all my training and experience. And like I said earlier, I look forward to bringing all that and bringing the proactive leadership. Grimes County needs change. 25 years of the same thing is not going to cut it for another four more years. If I bring the proactive leadership and start addressing the drug problem, the traffic problems, and we can reduce crime, reduce response times, make Grimes County an overall safer place for our citizens, we've done our job.
For those who want to know more about you, more about your background, do you have a website, or what would you push people to get in touch with you for more?
That would be electtravisrawls2024.com.
electtravisrawls2024.com. We will link that website with this interview online at kbtx.com. And a reminder, we'll talk to the other candidates in this race a little bit later on in the week. Sir, good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks
you.
for joining us tonight. And we're going to be back right after this.